Greetings, Internet people. RantingRamsay here. Hey, check it out, I got a haircut. Well, technically it's not a haircut, it's the same fucking haircut, just shorter, but I guess that's technically a haircut too. Whatever. People like to make fun of my hair. Some of them think, I don't know, whatever, I don't give a shit. I got a haircut. Fuck you. Today, as the request, I cannot think today. Alright, let's try that again. As the title of the video implies, we are doing a rant request, and the rant request is about the ACTA, or the Anti-Counterfeiting Trade Agreement. I have to be honest, I didn't know much about this piece of legislation, potential world legislation, actually, until it was brought up to me. So I did a little bit of searching, a little bit of research, and there's really not a whole shit ton of information out there on it. But I did manage to find some information, and, excuse me, I came to the conclusion that it's probably a pretty bad fucking thing. And I will, of course, link you to the article that I got all this information from, and I believe that shit, I feel horrible now. I can't remember who requested this particular rant. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back, and I feel pretty stupid. This was requested by Zyphonee, Z-Y-P-H-O-N-E-E, and what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to read a rather large paragraph from the end of the article that I read, because it actually states what the ACTA is, or what the potential problems with it are, more concisely than I could. And I could not find who wrote this particular thing for the website that I got it from, so I am crediting it to a member of, or writer of, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, which is the website that I got this from. These are not my words, this is a quotation from the article that I have linked. So, it says, while little information has been made available by the governments negotiating the ACTA, a document recently leaked to the public entitled Discussion Paper on a Possible Anti-Counterfeiting Trade Agreement from an unknown source gives an indication of what content industry rights holder groups appear to be asking for, including new legal regimes to, quote, encourage ISPs to cooperate with rights holders in the removal of infringing material, end quote, criminal measures, and increased border search powers. The discussion paper leaves open how Internet service providers should be encouraged to identify and remove allegedly infringing material from the Internet. However, the same industry rights holder groups that support the creation of the ACTA have also called for a mandatory network-level filtering by Internet service providers and for Internet service providers to terminate citizens' Internet connection on repeat allegation of copyright infringement, parentheses, the three strikes / graduated response, end parentheses. So there is reason to believe that the ACTA will seek to increase intermediary liability and require these things of Internet service providers. While mandating copyright filtering by ISPs will not be technologically effective because it can be defeated by the use of encryption, efforts to introduce network-level filtering will likely involve deep packet inspection of citizens' Internet communication. This raises considerable concerns for citizens' civil liberties and privacy rights and the future of Internet innovation. End quote. So, what that basically fucking means is that the US and a few other countries are so fucking by the balls of people who have money, namely anyone who has copyrighted visual or auditory material, that they are now pushing for legislation or an agreement that will force your Internet service provider to cut you off if you deal with copyrighted material. So, like, if you're emailing songs and movies to people, or if you're uploading shit on YouTube that has, or any other site like that, that has copyrighted material, if your Internet service provider can prove it, they can terminate your services, even if your bills are current. Excuse the fuck out of me? Who the fuck thinks this is a good fucking idea? Now, I personally, as an amateur musician, am all in support of people getting the money for their intellectual property, but this is a step beyond fucking retarded, okay? This makes retarded look like Albert fucking Einstein. This is the stupidest fucking thing I have ever seen, because it is a fucking masterstroke at removing fucking freedoms from citizens, removing the free exchange of information, ideas, and even really, that's kind of, in my personal opinion, copyrighted material is covered by the fucking free exchange of information and ideas. If I see a fucking movie, or I hear a fucking song that I think is good and other people need to fucking see it, I'm gonna fucking show it to them. Fuck you. That's just the fucking way it is. And the fact that there is these fucking countries out here now, especially the fucking United States, why doesn't that surprise me? They're sitting here going, oh, well now maybe we should restrict use to the internet of people who aren't obeying the international copyright laws. You fucking monumental, cocksucking, arrogant pricks! What the fuck is your problem? It just makes my brain fucking feel like it's going to explode, because this is the beginning of the fucking end for your freedoms in America and other countries in the fucking world. They're going to start like this. They're going to restrict your ability to share fucking copyrighted information. But then, mysteriously and magically, if they've got this level of fucking monitoring going on, if they can see what you're sending and see what you're fucking doing, it doesn't seem far-fetched to me to think that the next step would be people who are subversive to the government, people who are part of countercultures or trying to subvert the dominant paradigm, are going to find their internet connections fucking suspended, even if they're not dealing with copyrighted materials, and then have fucking something thrown in and go, oh, you're dealing with copyrighted materials, you don't deserve the right to use the internet anymore because you're taking money away from rich people. But they're not even probably going to be doing that, because these people are just going to be subverts. And they're going to have their shit taken away, and it's just going to go fucking from there. It seems like the beginning of a very steep, very slick, fucking downward slope into fucking Orwellian Big Brother control. Fucking period. Fight the ACTA. It's bullshit. That is all. You know what? That's not fucking all, because I just realized that I actually made a mistake. I want to go back, and it says, in this, here, it says, where to go. Make sure right holder groups have mandatory network filling the service. Here we go. The network level filtering of by internet service providers, and for internet service providers to terminate citizens' internet connection on repeat allegation of copyright. Now, earlier in the video I said if they can prove it. They don't have to fucking prove it. They just have to prove that you have allegedly done it multiple fucking times. Repeated allegation. Repeated accusation of you uploading copyrighted or dealing in copyrighted fucking material could have you fucking acted against. What the fuck? Allegation? You don't even have to be proven to be fucking okay and not be doing shit, and to have your shit cut off, which means you'll obviously have to go through a long, drawn-out fucking litigation progress to prove that you weren't fucking violating copyrights. What the fuck? That is all!
Hey, did you get all that, man?